So I wasn't sure, but I can confirm that the game that won the vote was indeed Shadow the Hedgehog. So yes, and in case you guys want proof of that, this was not photoshopped. Here's the results, right here. Now, funny story. I checked on Sunday, like in the afternoon, and it was a draw. It was a straight up draw, and I posted on Twitter basically saying I have a sneak suspicion that the voting might be at a draw, and I'm not gonna do what I did last time, where I basically played the game that voted, and then immediately played the other game afterwards. That doesn't mean that the game that lost isn't going to be played at some point. It just means that maybe it'll either be put up for another vote in the future, or or whatever, or something else. The point is, if I put something up for a vote, there's a good chance I will cover it at some point. So even though Crash Bandicoot the Wrath of Cortex lost, don't worry, I am sure I will cover it at some point. Just probably not immediately afterwards. I will probably put different games up for voting. We'll see. We'll see, I suppose. Like I said, I might put it back up to voting again and whatnot. But Shadow the Hedgehog did win by one vote. I checked later on in the evening. I was like, okay, I'll check by the evening before I go to bed. If it doesn't change it, if like the voting doesn't change, then I kind of have no choice but to either give you guys more time to try and change the favor, or I flip a coin. Excuse me, I flip a coin, or I make the deciding vote. And I felt like if I made the deciding vote, it'd be kind of unfair to you guys. So I really did not want to do that. So I'm not going to lie, I wasn't expecting many people to vote for this. So I was kind of surprised. I got 15 votes. And I know I might not see them a lot for like maybe a new viewer comes in and like, oh, that's not really that many people. No, it's not. But because we're a pretty small channel, Twitch and YouTube, to me, 15 is a lot. I will appreciate anyone and everyone as long as they're respectful. So, that's the thing, guys. The less you have, I feel like the more you appreciate. So maybe this is a good thing that I'm not super popular. Who knows? But the point is, it won the vote just by a hair. Someone must have voted on Sunday or something, and just edge Shadow the Hedgehog all missions. So Crash Bandicoot's going to be put on the back burner. I will do that at some point. And we are going to play some edgy the Hedgy. But that is not the only thing, and I've kind of, I think I've come a little bit unprepared. I need to just check real quickly, actually, while I'm on this. Since I am doing all the missions, which means all the stories, which obviously leads to the final story, what I've decided to do for you guys is I've decided to let you guys vote again. And you're probably thinking, well, what are we voting for? Well, you can vote for what path you want me to take, essentially. So give me 2 secs, because this has been a bit of a funny day to me. For me, I should say. I can't even get my English right anymore. I can't speak English anymore, guys. So you'll just have to deal with my gibberish for now, I'm afraid. Give me 2 secs. Cool. Okay, so this is only relevant for Twitch, by the way. So if you're watching this on post on YouTube, this is completely irrelevant. The path will most likely have been chosen. So I'm afraid you're kind of lucked out. That's why you need to get onto Twitch, man. That's why you need to get onto Twitch, because this is where the party is at. This is where the party is at. Okay, so switch over to Shadow. There we are. Switch over to me. Change the angle a little bit. There we go. I changed the resolution to 4.3 because really that's how most typical PS2 games are. Even though mine on my screen is displayed by 16.3 because I think it's because I'm on an HD TV. I might have changed the settings as well, to be fair, but I'm a widescreen HD TV. But so how this is going to work is I'm going to start off with the neutral path. I'm going to choose neutral good, and then you guys, if enough people vote, of course, otherwise I can just go randomly, I'm going to have to do it all eventually, can vote. And basically what you'll do, if you're watching this on Twitch right now, all you do is use the exclamation if my keyboard wants to work, that is. Nope, that's not it. There we go. So if you click that link, if you're on Twitch watching this right now, then you can choose the next path. Now, I'm not sure if I will finish the story by next week, but I will try. Like I said, this is going to be played every Monday and every Tuesday, so I'm a bit late and I'm a bit on the drag, so I'll try to stream as much as I can today, and I might finish the story mode tomorrow, because the neutral story mode isn't very long. It really isn't. So, you know, it's not going to take me that long. If you guys want me to do a certain path first, you know, sooner rather than later, then all you do is you click on the link. You can use !vote or wait for Nightbot to give you the link, because that should give you a link as well after a bit of time on the Switch, and you guys can vote. The options are, and I will try to say this in a way that isn't very confusing, because this game is confusing. We've got pure hero. Basically, you are the goodest of good. I don't know, think Sonic Adventure 2 when Shadow helped Sonic beat the Fire Lizard. You know what I mean? Like, Shadow's like, okay, I'm going to change my mind, I'm going to be good. Think Ultra Super, like, okay, I'm going to be the hero. Like, even more hero than Sonic. You know, he is the pure good of good. He goes and defeats the villain Black Doom and saves the world, essentially. And then you've got pure hero dark, which is basically like, you know what, I'm pretty good, honestly, like all the way up to the end where I decided to do something a little rebellious and naughty, because why the fuck not? Because this game is weird. And I think you fight Sonic instead, or something like that. I could be wrong. I think you fight Sonic. Well, I say you fight Sonic, but you kind of don't. But I think it's like, basically Shadow's like, oh yeah, no, look, I'm all for like helping out and stuff, but honestly I just want to beat you, Sonic. That's what I think it is. I can't remember. There is one where it's basically Shadow's just like, no, I just want to prove to you that I'm the best hedgehog. That is literally it. So there's that.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Yeah, where is that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Thank you, Luke, for the follow on Twitch. Next one is Neutral Dark, I think. No, sorry. Hero, and Hero Dark. There we go. Hero Dark. Hero is basically, it's not 100% hero, but it's like kind of good enough, I guess. It's more like neutral hero, I guess, in a way. You know what I mean? So he is kind of good, but not good enough to really care about, say, stopping Black Doom. He will side on the good side more than the bad, but yeah. And again, Hero Dark is like, I'm pretty good, but I'll, at the same time, I'm gonna do something bad, because what the fuck not. Neutral Dark is basically just, well, Neutral Dark. Neutral is weird, okay? I'll explain that. Then you got Pure Dark, Evilest of Evil. Pure Dark Hero, still honestly kind of Pure Dark, but whatever. And then you've got Dark, and Dark Hero. So Link should be in the Twitch chat right now. Like I said, you can either wait for Nightbot to give you the link, or you can use !vote, and that will give you a link. And vote for whatever path you want me to choose next. And whatever wins by hopefully Monday-ish, I will choose. Otherwise I'll do it myself. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, guys. Let's go play Edgy the Hedgy. From the beginning, of course. I think I need to change the audio a little bit. Yeah, let me know if there's any like audio balance issues or anything. Oh, by the way, we have a damn counter as well. we have a damn counter on the bottom right. If you look at the screen, there is a shadow icon that says 0. Each time he says damn, whether he dies or whether it's in a cutscene or just him saying it in the level, whenever he says damn, apart from when someone follows, I think that's kind of unfair because I used the 4th damn Chaos Emerald quote. I'll add a counter because why not? Because Shadow likes to say damn a lot in this game. He wants to be rebellious, you know. Also, aliens! In case you've never played this game before. No, I don't think it said damn yet. I do have my TV down on a lower volume because I don't want it to, you know, echo. I do apologize. You probably do hear the fan. It's very boiling in my room. I have to have it on, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Apologies for that. It's not much I can do because I'm in a tiny room. So I do apologize. Hopefully it's not too annoying, but I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I have to have it on. There we go.
Who are you? How do you know
It's getting a little dark.
What are you talking
It was really bright, but the sun's settled down.
Just what was that all about? If he says he knows the truth about who I am, then like it or not, I have to believe him. The only way I'm gonna get the secrets to my past is to get those Chaos Emeralds.
Can I just say something? And I don't know if it's my game, but... Or maybe I'm being spoilt. It might be my PS2. But that cutscene did not look smooth. I've played this game quite a few times, and I feel like I've been spoilt now because like modern games are more like smooth 60 frames and stuff. Not that I've played many 60 frames, but the point is, I feel like I've seen a lot smoother cutscenes. That didn't seem smooth, but I don't know. It could have been my game, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, that's kind of choppy. But that might just be my game, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Anyway, welcome to the best stage. In other words, the stage you're going to be seeing almost every time you play this game. Where Stop for this. This is your starting point. Every time you restart the game to do another story, you will always play this level. It's like, you have to do it. So, okay. To sum up how this is, in case you guys don't know what Shadow the Hedgehog's deal is. Sonic Adventure 2, he died. Straight up died, or at least... Well, no, he was dead. He was dead. But because people were like, no, we love Shadow and stuff, and hi Sonic. Because everyone was like, oh, we love Shadow. Sega was like, I guess we gotta bring him back then, because money. So brought him back by popular demand in Sonic Heroes. How? They brought him back. And people were like, oh, maybe he's a robot, maybe he's a fake, some sort of fake that, you know, that Dr. Eggman recruited. And they basically explained nothing. Absolutely nothing. So do you know what this game is? Basically explaining, kind of explaining, or confusing, honestly. Fuck you. Anyway, I don't care about you, Sonic, I'm sorry. This is a neutral mission, alright? Also, everyone's trying to attack you. You've got these aliens called the Black Arms, and you've got the Gun Troops. You might remember Gun, you know, that giant truck that chased you in Sonic Adventure 2? Yeah, them. Them. Chaos Emeralds. Essentially, your goal is that you'll always end up with a Chaos Emerald. You'll always have the 7 Chaos Emeralds by the end of the game. Here's Doom's Eye, which is meant to be like a projection for Black Doom, who we don't really know much about Black Doom. He's just an alien, apparently, who knows Shadow and knows his past. And apparently he was promised to give him the 7 Chaos Emeralds. I don't know. All I can tell you is this guy is voiced by Goku. So this guy is voiced by Goku, Dragon Ball Z. In other words, Sean Chemmel is the name of the actor. So there you go. Actually, no, I do want Sonic with me because there is a saying in this game, and I don't know whether I've missed it. There is a quote where Sonic says something about guns. So I want to, you know. Also, I might have a bit of a Shadow soundboard. Just a little bit. Is it this one? Let's see. No. I'm trying to remember. There's a question mark. I'm pretty damn certain. Yeah, I said damn. I'm rebellious. Where he quotes, where he talks about guns. That's the one okay. Is it this one? But yeah, everyone will try to attack you regardless of what side you are. It is stupid. If you're on the good side, the good side still attack you. If you're on the bad side still attack you. It is stupid. It is really stupid. Is it this one? And there it is. Personally, I wouldn't be caught dead handling one of those weapons. I think that deserves a no good from Shadow the Hedgehog. Hey kids, don't play with guns like Shadow did, cause that's no good. Oh man, I love that quote. It's just like, okay. It's okay, it's not a Sonic game, it's a Shadow the Hedgehog game, totally different, I swear. It's cool. But yeah, right now I'm neutral, so the goal of neutral is to get the Chaos Emeralds. Easiest. How do you get the Chaos Emeralds? Get to the end of the goal. Get to the end of the goal. That's all you do. If I was doing the hero, I'd have to take out all of the black creatures, as Sonic calls them. And if I was on Black Doom's side, sorry, Goku's side, I would have to basically take out all the humans, all of Gun's troops. So yeah. These missions are different depending on what story you do. You'll be doing a lot of different things, but ultimately, as long as you get to your destination, it doesn't really matter what you do. Whoa. Speaking of lag, that Chaos Control was laggy. I think it might be my game, because I swear I don't remember it being that laggy. Oh, by the way, I'm playing the PS2 version. I'm not playing the GameCube version, because I think this is on GameCube as well. No, it is on GameCube. I had the PS2 version, so I don't think there's much difference. Who knows? Maybe the GameCube version is more stable. Maybe that's why. Who knows? Anyway, don't care. Chaos Emerald.
There should be a Chaos Emerald somewhere in this.
But yeah, the characters will always try to talk to you. If you do neutral, then Shadow will just kind of explain everything himself, sort of thing. Also, 2 gorges at the top. The more good you do by destroying the baddies, you get the hero gauge, which enabled me to do Chaos Control earlier. What does Chaos Control do in levels? Well, it basically zooms you through the level. This isn't really that useful, surprisingly, most of the time. You wanna know why? Because most of the time, if you're doing the hero mission, you're doing a mission where you have to find all the enemies and kill them. If you Chaos Control, you're probably going to go past most of the enemies. So Chaos Control is kind of useless, for the most part. If you're just trying to get to the goal, it's fine. I'm going to leave Sonic there. So, but yeah. Now, I personally don't think this game is terrible. Like, I feel like some people exaggerate and say this game is, like, god-awful. Like, some people say that Sonic 06 is better. I don't know. I would disagree, personally. This game isn't broken. You know, at least it's that. And if you play the heroes, if you play the normal story and nothing else, this game is way better than 06 in my opinion, because it's basically just Sonic Heroes controls. If you didn't like Sonic Heroes controls, then maybe that doesn't really help the argument, but I got used to it. Again, it's not great controls, but I got used to it. it's very similar to Heroes Controls. I would even say that this might be better than Heroes Controls slightly. But yeah. So this is kind of like a personal, a guilty pleasure of mine. Don't get me wrong. This game's got some annoying levels, and the story is just confusing, because can I just say that any of these endings, apart from the final story, mean absolutely nothing. You just do them to unlock the final story, and that's what the canon story actually is. But as far as we know, Shadow the Hedgehog lost his memory. You know, Sonic Adventure 2 happened, he was awakened in Heroes, they didn't explain anything in Heroes, and so we have a game entirely based on, I wonder who I am, what should I do? And that's why, like, Shadow's basically going on these different story events, being like, who should I trust? Should I trust Sonic and his friends? Should I trust the alien Goku? Should I trust myself? Like, what? You know? A lot of people say that this game didn't really need to happen, and personally, even though I do kind of like it, I probably agree. They could have explained it in Heroes, but they didn't want to, because it, you know, I know it wasn't the point of Heroes, but they could have maybe explained something in Team Dark's story or something, but nah. But nah. Also, this guy hates us, by the way. This is the Gun Commander. You'll be seeing a lot of him. Not in this run, though.
Shadow? Deploy the troops now! And if you find Shadow with the black aliens, then kill them all.
But sir, isn't Shadow on our side?
I gave you an order, soldier.
Well, damn.
Evil and he's the enemy.
He's black, so he's evil. That's racist.
You can't fool me, Shadow. This time.
Stop! That man is not black! But he is, though. I mean, Shadow is a black color. Hey, at least people aren't mistaking Sonic for Shadow anymore, I guess. Oh, alright, first mission done. I'll say pretty simple. Just get to the goal and you're all good. This is the best story. And honestly, this is probably the only story you should really do. You know? That's what you should do. But if you want to beat the game legitimately, you have to do all the stories. I'm doing an all missions run though, which is slightly different. I'll explain that after this.
No one tells me what to do. I have
No one tells me what to do.
Chaos Emeralds.
You really don't understand the situation here, do you? Perhaps Professor Gerald has done more with your memory than I imagined.
The professor?
Let me sit up a little bit.
Remember your maker.
What'd you say?
Silence the ramifications of your disobedience.
Silence, I am Goku. Can I just say, I heard the Japanese voice at that moment where Shadow goes, ugh. Shadow legit sounds like he was in pain when that happened. The Japanese voice actor was just like, ugh. You know what I mean? Like, completely opposite voice directions there. Completely different. It's like, alright. Alright, time for Glyphic Canyon. This is not a bad level. There's some levels that are very similar to each other. There's 2 levels that are almost similar to this. Okay, it doesn't make sense. I can't English. There's another level just like this. That's all I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get across. It's Glyphic Canyon and Sky Troops. They're very similar to each other. Not 100% the same, but very similar. Like, you hear this music, this only plays in Sky Troops.
Whoa.
Even though it's playing here.
I guess I underestimated his powers.
Oh, I guess this guy has Chaos Control powers as well?
Now it's
What does
up
that
to me to
mean?
find out what they're up to.
What does that mean? Alright, let's go. This level's fine.
Remember this.
I prefer the music for Sky Troops, but you know, it's fine enough. Like, desert-y level. Funny enough, if you get a neutral path, you'll be playing both. Oh, it's Knuckles!
Hey, Shadow.
It's Nibbles!
Saw him too, didn't you? Those black
Nibbles the enchilada!
down here. Time to clean
It's my boy. It's my boy Knucks. Yo, Knuckles, how does it feel to be an assist trophy in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? You could have been a playable character. Nah, I doubt it. And of course, people are saying, "Oh, is Shadow gonna be in? Is gonna be a playable character? Maybe." What do you even want me to do, Knuckles? Oh, more black creatures. I'm sorry, Knux. I'm sorry, my boy. You can stick with me if you want, but no, this is neutral path. Of course, like I said, if I were to go the good path, then I would go the good path. I'm trying to remember if there's a way where I can... Yeah, there you go. There you go. If you press the triangle button, you can see the route. If I choose a knuckle path, I will start to go to the good part. If I go Black Doom path, I will start to go more on the evil side. If I get the Chaos Emerald, straight neutral, which is what we're doing. So yeah. Alright. So that's a good way of like checking, I guess, what you're doing. So yes. Like I said, you guys have got roughly a week, because I reckon I'll be done with this story. It's not too bad. Guess I have to go down. Why don't I go up? Maybe I want to go up, Shadow. Ow. But you guys have a week to vote if you want me to do a specific story beforehand. Also, yeah, how could I forget the most important thing? I mentioned it earlier, the guns. The guns. Honestly, the guns are fine. I think the gunplay is fine. You know, ignoring the fact that, oh my god, like, it's a Sonic the Hedgehog game and guns. Oh crap, I nearly killed myself. The gunplay, you don't have to, like, aim, which I'm happy for. So I don't care. The gun is pretty accurate, honestly. And quite satisfying. Like, I prefer, like, considering this game is full of health bars, I would prefer, what is this? I'll go for this. I would prefer, personally, to have something that whittles down the enemy's health bar than homing attack, because homing attack takes so long, you know? Like, think Sonic 06, that's pretty much what you have to do. Is like homing attack health barred enemies, and that just takes forever. So honestly, I appreciate a way of dealing with them quicker. Though there are vehicles in this game, and I would not recommend using them unless you have to. Out the way. Make the humans suffer, but I'm on the good side. Shut up. Well, I'm not on the good side, I'm on the neutral side. I'll attack everyone. They attack me, like everyone attacks me. What are you doing, mate? Oh yeah, I'm gonna steal your blade. Oh yeah. I don't like blades that much, to be fair. The guns are better. The guns are better. What is this monstrosity? Okay, I'm gonna leave you. Worm creature. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, okay. Hi, Nux. Oh, by the way, you can actually control the second player if you have a second controller. I did not know that for the longest time. Oh.
Make sure the boulders swept up in the whirlwind don't hit you.
I would admit, some of the second, like, characters, voices that they say, sounds funny. I think, like, Knuckles' one is, "Help! We're being sucked in!" Which I believe is the four kids cast, so this is Dan Green Knuckles, if I remember correctly. And is it Jason Griffith for Sonic? Or is that the voice actor he has currently? I can never remember. It might be Jason Griffith. But it's the 4 kids cast, basically.
Aha! Use the right analog stick to look around.
Of course, I used to like making the joke that Knuckles needs to wear a dual disc because, you know, Dan Green voices Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yami Yugi as well, so I always make that joke. You know, just like Black Doom is Goku. And, you know, we have evil Goku. We have Black Goku. So, I mean, it works out. Black Doom is Black Goku. It's Goku Black. It works out. Everything makes sense now. Gotta get our edgy on. Oh no, I'm out of bullets. Oh no, I'm out of bullets. That's no good. So you see those key? You might just saw that key there. Basically they unlock like vehicles. I don't really care. They're just kind of there. You have to find 5 keys within a stage, and you know. Shadow did win, Jacob. Yes. I showed earlier the results to prove that it did win. It did win. Yeah. Barely by 8 to 7 votes. So yeah, it barely won, but it did win. It did win by 1 extra vote. Oh, I don't like the guns that you do have to aim for. I should have mentioned that. There are some guns where you have to do it. Oh yeah, the shadow box. So when you first start, the shadow box isn't really that great. It's basically funny little guns. Like here you've got like this suction gun. Is this one the... Oh, this is the heel cannon, I think. I believe the more you beat the game, I think, or maybe the amount of rings or something, you get more like funny items. There's an Omochow gun. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Damn it indeed. Damn it indeed. Where is it?
Damn it.
There you go. Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, it sucks things up. So that's kind of neat. I don't care, Black Doom. Shut up. Shut up. Don't worry. Like I said, just because a game lost doesn't mean I won't be covering it at some point. So I'm sure I will play Wrath of Cortex at some point, just not right now. You know, just not right now. So don't worry. Thank you, Nightbot, for posting the link, so you can vote. So you guys can vote for the next path that you want me to choose for Shadow the Hedgehog. Of course, once again, if you're watching this on YouTube, then you can't vote because this will be chaos can
Perfect.
just as I planned.
I take orders from no one. I do as I decide.
By the way, I don't think I've heard a damn it from him apart from when I'm using the soundboard. Soundboard doesn't count. So, but yeah, we have a damn counter. I was gonna make it a death counter, but I thought a damn counter might be a bit more funny. England 1-2-1. Oh, good for England, I guess. I don't care. I really don't care. Maybe I should, but I don't. I just good for England, you know. I'm not a football person, man. I know the World Cup is a big deal to a lot of people, but to me it's just like another football game that I don't care for. Sorry, I apologize for anyone who likes football. I just, I don't really care. I'm just being honest. Football's not my thing. Then again, I'm not really a sporty person anyway, you know. Oh yeah, the president was on Adventure 2. Hello.
This planet was once safe from tyranny and annihilation by you two heroes. Now mankind must
I get the feeling Shadow wouldn't be standing there posing in front of the White House, but okay. And when did they take that image? That's what I want to know. When did they take that image? But this is basically Independence Day. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. When we take the bad pass, spoiler alert, there's literally an Independence scene. This is literally Independence Day. So yeah, Prison Island. Wait, didn't we destroy Prison Island?